Hollywood is buzzing with a scandal that could change everything we thought we knew about some of its biggest stars, and Demi Moore is right at the center of it. Allegations have surfaced linking her to Diddy's infamous parties, where hidden cameras, underage guests, and illegal activities were reportedly involved. But what's raising even more questions is a moment from Demi's past that's now being looked at in a new light. When at 19, she was caught on footage of her kissing her 15-year-old co-star Philip Tanzini multiple times on the lips. What was once brushed off as playful is now stirring up serious concern. So, could this moment from her past be connected to the disturbing new allegations surrounding underage guests at these parties? And if there's footage that links Demi to these events, how deep does this story really go? A story that's been blowing up recently, one that could potentially flip our entire view of some of the biggest names in the entertainment industry. Yes, Demi Moore's name has popped up in the middle of a scandal that could bring down some of the stars we thought we knew. We're talking about hidden footage, secret parties, underage guests, and shocking allegations that link her to Diddy's notorious gatherings. If even half of this is true, it could change Hollywood's image forever. So stay with me because this story has twists and turns that will chill you to the bone.
Starts hanging out with Diddy. Then he marries Demi Moore, who drained him of all the adrenochrome she can, and apparently he replenished himself by doing inappropriate things with her.
Lately, we've been hearing bombshell after bombshell from lawyer Tony Busby, who has been revealing shocking details about Seam Diddy Combs' underground parties. His allegations are dragging some of Hollywood's most well-known faces into the spotlight, and one of the names that's got people talking is Demi Moore. Now, Demi Moore isn't exactly new to controversy, but this latest connection has everyone looking back at her past like never before. According to Busby, there's footage that could link some of the biggest celebrities, including Demi, to Diddy's wild underground parties. These weren't just star-studded hangouts. They allegedly had hidden cameras, illegal activities, and perhaps most disturbingly, underage guests. This isn't the Hollywood we see on the red carpet. Before we dive deeper into Demi's involvement, let's rewind a bit. On the surface, Demi Moore and Diddy might not seem like two people who would have much in common. She was a Hollywood icon, starring in blockbuster hits like Ghost and Indecent Proposal, while Diddy was ruling the music world with his Bad Boy Records empire. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll find that these two cross paths more often than you might think. Over the years, Demi and Diddy were spotted at numerous high-profile Hollywood events and award shows. People even started to take note of their somewhat unlikely friendship. But now, with these allegations, fans are wondering if this connection went beyond casual hangouts. Was Demi's association with Diddy part of a much darker story? Busby's claims are raising all sorts of questions. He suggested that there's footage of underage guests at these parties, and if Demi was there, it could mean her Hollywood image, which we've all known for decades, is about to be shattered. Demi has been open about the trauma she experienced in her own life. In her memoir Inside Out, Demi revealed that when she was just 15 years old, a man her mother had let into their home claimed her mother accepted $500 to give him access to Demi. It was a devastating betrayal. She also shared stories of her mother taking her to bars as a teen to attract male attention. These stories, while heartbreaking, now have people wondering, did the trauma she endured as a young girl lead her down a darker path?
But you say you pushed it away. You don't need. You just
I
recently.
pushed it away because I felt like it was my fault. Like that I felt like I had behaved in a way that was
provocative
and mature. Like I really knew a lot, and I never really looked at myself as being a kid, and so I never looked at it as rape. I mean, I saw it as an unfortunate and,
Yet he forced you into this.
I was very embarrassed by it. In all honesty, I think that the shame I carried because of the rape made me afraid to feel I could comfortably express myself sexually.
Did it make her more vulnerable to getting swept up in Diddy's infamous party scene, where allegations of exploitation and underage guests are now emerging? This is where things get uncomfortable. If there's any truth to Busby's allegations, it raises the question, was Demi just another guest, or did she play a more significant role in these gatherings? It doesn't help that people are starting to revisit an unsettling moment from Demi's early career. Back when Demi was 19, there was a controversial clip of her kissing her 15-year-old General Hospital co-star, Philip Tanzini, during his birthday celebration. This wasn't just a quick kiss on the cheek either. Demi leaned in multiple times, and it seemed way too intense for some people. While this moment was brushed off back then as just an awkward or playful scene, in the context of the current allegations, some are wondering if it points to a troubling pattern. Could this moment be connected to what we're now hearing about her presence at Diddy's underground gatherings? Is there a pattern we missed before? And it doesn't stop there. Demi's relationship with Ashton Kutcher is also being dragged back into the spotlight. When she married Ashton in 2005, the tabloids were obsessed with their 16-year age gap. But now, with rumors of underage guests at Diddy's parties, people are starting to look at Demi's history with younger men in a new light. Interestingly, Ashton and Diddy were very close friends before Ashton started dating Demi. They were part of a tight-knit group that Diddy called his Rat Pack, which also included Jamie Foxx. Diddy himself has said that Ashton's relationship with Demi put an end to their wild partying days, but it may have brought Demi closer into Diddy's world than we ever realized. So here's the question. Was Ashton unknowingly the link that pulled Demi into Diddy's controversial circle? And now, with Busby's claims coming to light, Demi's connection to Diddy suddenly looks way more complicated. We're not just talking about friendly Hollywood relationships anymore. If Demi was attending these gatherings, it raises serious questions about what she might have seen or even participated in at these parties. And let's not forget, Diddy's legal troubles are mounting. The charges against him go way beyond your typical Hollywood scandal. We're talking about allegations of illegal activities, underage guests, and secret footage from these parties that could blow everything wide open. Busby has hinted that there's more than just rumors and accusations. He claims there's actual video evidence that could link Hollywood's biggest stars to these wild parties. If that footage exists and Demi's name is involved, this could turn into one of the biggest scandals in Hollywood history. And Demi isn't the only one who could be in hot water. Busby has hinted that even more celebrities are connected to this case. If this footage is released, it could expose a whole new side of Hollywood's elite. For Demi, this scandal has the potential to destroy not only her career but also her family. Demi has been very open about her struggles with addiction and how her battles have affected her 3 daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah. Her memoir revealed how, after 20 years of sobriety, she fell back into old habits during her marriage to Ashton. Now, if these allegations are true, her daughters may once again be forced to confront another dark chapter in their mother's life. Back in the day, Demi was known as Hollywood's wild child. She was unapologetic, rebellious, and lived life on her own terms. But now, with these allegations, her choices from those years are looking a lot darker. Demi's marriage to Ashton also revealed another layer of her controversial past. In her memoir, Demi admitted that during their marriage, they had an open relationship, inviting third parties into their bed. She later regretted these decisions, saying they blurred boundaries and led to trust issues. Now fans are wondering if this open boundary attitude extended to her involvement in Diddy's parties. Was she drawn into something much darker while living her wild Hollywood life? And here's the thing. Ashton has hinted that he knows more than he's let on. In a 2019 interview on Hot Ones, when asked about Diddy's parties, Ashton laughed nervously and said, "Wow, I've got a lot I can't tell." He wouldn't go into details, which has only fueled speculation about what really happened behind closed doors. At this point, all we have are allegations. But if Busby's claims are true, and if that footage really exists, this could reshape everything we thought we knew about some of Hollywood's biggest stars, including Demi Moore. We'll keep an eye on this developing story, and as more details emerge, we'll be here to break them down for you. Hollywood has always had a dark side, but this could expose a level of secrecy that might change the entertainment industry forever.